Hey everybody, welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's late, it's after midnight. I probably should have my character head to bed, but honestly, I'm kind of concerned that the there might be something drastic that happens in the next day, because I'm about 25 hours into the game, and most people uh, seem like they spend about 28 hours or so, it seemed like, playing the game. So I'm concerned that this night might be the last night, that tomorrow may be a final day that somehow shakes out. That maybe we only had like 3 days to solve the case. But we also got this, we just unlocked the room to sleep out here in the village, in the fishing village. So I don't know why the game, it doesn't make sense that the game would end right after that, because why would they give it to you if you couldn't really use it but one day? But so I just want to spend some of this day doing as much as possible. So let's talk to
Yes.
lady,
What is it?
and we will see if she will, how we can help her so we can solve this and then get that those club kids to move in. What if I just force you to leave? I'm a police officer, you'd have to do what I say. What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre, he wants to make it work. Okay, yeah, what if you didn't have to leave? I don't want to make anything work. Hold on. You don't want to make anything work? Or, alright, I got your message. You mean you don't want to make anything work? Why not? Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work. Okay, here's a suggestion. So we got to get our suggestion up. We heard Egghead's speech. Research is not going well. Discovered fortress accident. Discovered FA with Dice Maker. Or discussed FA with Dice Maker. So we need to get our suggestion up. So let's leave and see what kind of clothes we can put on to get our suggestion up. Right now our suggestion is -1. Oh, that's nice. So I didn't realize this. We can just hover over it and it tells you why. -1 from the hat. So let's take the hat off. Do we have anything that gives us suggestion? The naval coat. And that's probably it, huh? What about the ledger? No, the ledger doesn't do anything. Okay, so we've upped our suggestion a little bit. It is now +1. We have -2 from thought. Something weird. One of our thoughts is giving us some negative suggestion. It's the Wompty Dumpty Dom Center.
Yes. What is it?
Well, this is a 72% chance, so let's see. Convince her to cooperate with the Raver. 72%. It's double 6. Critical success. Just tell her about Egghead's defense speech. Listen, about the nightclub. I already told you I'm not interested. Those kids really need a win. We all do. Give this club a chance. Give them a chance. A chance to cook some speed, you mean? They promised they'll do it clean. This is Martinez. What can you expect? They're the product of their surrounding. No, they promised they'll do it clean. Did they? Alright, this is all very good and sad, but I have my research to finish. Trust me, this is far more important than the fate of some local speed freaks and their dance music. Wait, she doesn't want to share the space with them. Help her finish her research. Then she won't have to. Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing. What if I helped you finish your project? You said it's not going very well. You could leave when finished, and they could come in. She thinks about it, a glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair. Alright. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. What's an offsite copy? By your old workspace, do you mean the studio of Fortress Accident and the doomed commercial area? Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. She knows. Like, this is... I have, like, praised the writers and the programmers of this game for her saying that she knew that we had been in her space and we had accessed it. We acknowledged this. And now she's acting like she doesn't remember that we've done that. So, -1 points from the +1 points I gave them earlier. Actually, I've already been inside the Doom commercial area, and you know this, Suna. Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building cellar. The filament's inside the fridge. Just go and get it. And where exactly is the offsite copy? In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you, it has red glowing eyes. Yeah, I already did this. We know. But you've been to the fridge, and it wasn't there. Wasn't it? Wasn't it the cube? Is this not the cube that we put in the machine? I found a note from the ice bear fridge. Okay, so the filament is not the cube. Alright. I found a note in the ice bear fridge. It said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place. Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory? It said the offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulislaw. Zariswa. Of course. Our project lead, Sulislaw Zariswa. Yeah, I'm sorry to any Polish viewers, if that's even Polish, I don't know, somewhere in that neck of the woods. Terribly sorry for my horrible pronunciation. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping a copy somewhere safe, and feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads, I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from the ice cream maker, will you? Thanks. Valley of 1,000 Heads. I like the sound of that. By the way, we put a dead body in that fridge. Why can't you go and get the filament yourself? What's an offsite copy? I found the ice cream maker, but couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen. This is getting ridiculous. Can't you defrost it? Or I don't know. I don't know anything about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out. By the way, we put a dead body in that fridge. Wait, what? Whose dead body? You know, we don't actually have to tell the entire world about the fridge. Whose body is it? It's the body of the hanged man. Don't worry, I put it there temporarily. It's all part of the official police investigation. You put it there? You put a dead body inside the ice bear fridge? The investigation warranted. Yeah, I just wanted you to know. Yeah, that's what I said in the first place. The investigation warranted it. Okay. Very cool. Thanks for keeping me in the loop. We do appreciate if you keep this knowledge to yourself, miss. Who would I tell? My mother? I don't have anyone to tell. And if I did, I wouldn't. I don't care. Why can't you go get it yourself? The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Why does she think you're part of the curse? Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never, ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil. Yeah, that's a bit biased, don't you think? Yeah, people in Martinez don't really like to get with the times. Don't be too harsh. That's only because of their socio-economic situation, or what if it does emit elemental evil? I mean, don't be too harsh on them. They just don't know. Yeah, but she literally started praying for the higher powers when she saw my REM Civic. I'm not making this up. The lieutenant coughs like he's amused. Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets, wards, like some Seminine magic. What's an offsite copy? It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside the radio computer. She points to the glowing cube. Okay, so we had the glowing cube. We didn't have this. She's making it extra simple for you. The backup itself is destroyed now, and I'm hoping to use what left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. Just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament. Hold on, if it's still called an offsite copy, then why is it still on site? If it's called an offsite copy, why is it still on site? Oh god, not this again. It's not on site. It is in the basement, perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all. Basement. Sounds like technically still on site. And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened to us was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored. Yes and no. Yes, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from this particular data loss, whatever this data loss was. However, you know, any kind of fire, flood, anything could have destroyed it. So keeping your offsite backup on site, not a good idea. Alright, I'll go look for it. Thanks. Oh, I should have read this a little further. She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar. Got the Volsund KR+2 multi-tool. Here's my Volsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you can get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Volsund. The legendary Volsund multi-tool. This is the pry bar version 2.0 for professionals like you. Yeah, great. What does it look like? Does it give us any bonuses? Equip this to open locked containers. Well, it looks like a giant can opener / machete. This is an advanced pry bar, or pry bar +2, if you will, built for Volsund and Vasa. The number of gadgets hidden within the frame of the yellow and gray multi-tool will stagger any technician. Well, wow, look at it. It's freaking giant. Like somebody out of Final Fantasy over here. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. The game basically won't let you do anything else after 2, I think. Forces you to go to bed at 2, I think it said. So maybe we can run all the way over there and get back. Before 2 o'clock. Hopefully this is the right way to go. I could use my super zoom out power. Oh, I should have reset the trap. Okay, new plan. Let's reset the trap. While we're all the way out here. Let's just run back and forth and waste the viewer's time. That's great. Yeah, let's do that. Good thing time doesn't pass while we're on the move, because we're really not being very efficient here. Where was that trap? Between these two buildings. The building with the giant mural. And this way? Yes, this way. Between these two buildings towards the back. And hopefully we don't have to refill it and then just wait. What's this? What's that? What are you? Some money. Okay, well here. Have some locusts. The trap stands empty near the reeds, powdered with snow. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' apprehensive hissing. Release the locusts. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here. Good, now that's done. When do you think we'll return to the impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question. Okay. Now let's go. We spent 2 minutes doing that. Let's go with our super pry bar. I'm glad the game gave it to us because I was like, how are we supposed to get into that stupid freezer? I don't suppose we could also use this to open up that container that we couldn't talk into opening. That would probably not be very by the books for the police to just go ripping into private property containers for no good reason with no warrant or anything. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Get in there. Just slowly saunter over, sure. And hopefully us turning the knob here didn't destroy it when we said we weren't going to turn the knob many episodes ago, and then we actually did turn the knob. Okay, so we need physical instrument. Well, we're pretty low on this, so... What do we have that can increase physical instrument? That's exceptionally low on that. Maybe anything that's anti-physical instrument? Doesn't look like it. Honestly, don't think we have anything that increases our physical instrumentness. And -2. Oh, white tank top. Alright, what does that bring us up to? 42% chance. And it's a white check, so we can keep putting points into it. Okay, crack the lid. Failed. Ice squeaks beneath your Volsun multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool, the lid shut as tightly as before. And it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger. Okay. Well, we could do just that. Physical instrument. We could put we could put maximum of 2 points in it. Okay, we bulked up. For some reason, the game won't let you just click on it. You have to move away and come back. 58% chance. Machine unplugged, better with gloves. And we got the we're all die, so crack it open. Failed again. We need a 15, we only got a 13. Alright, one more shot is all we can do. I hate putting this many points in it. Alright. 72% chance. Come on. Third time's a charm. Yes! We needed a 15, we got a 16. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Volsun multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep. A filament memory with the words "offsite copy" written on its side. Take the memory. Gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it. We should take it back to Miss Buchanan Kilda. You know her last name? Thought we only knew her first name. As soon as possible. It's not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures. Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs. No. Kim's right. No need to snoop. Well, first of all, was there anything else in the ice cream maker? Can we get some ice cream out of this deal? No, I just cannot interact with it anymore. Okay, well, enough of that then. It was an unfortunate waste of points, I feel. And we had to put 2 points in it to get it going. We could have done that with that thought for coach physical instrument. It would have only took 40 minutes. So I'm not sure we have 40 minutes. And I don't even know if that would have bulked us up, or if that would just increase the cap so we could bulk up. Alright, let's keep going. Let's head back. Come on, Kim. Keep jogging. I know you hate it. Hey, washerwoman, you should probably go to bed sometime, lady. Alright. We did your task. And we didn't even snoop on what it was. We didn't play the game.
Yes, what is it?
About the offsite copy you asked me to bring, I brought you the filament. Thanks. Looks like it's the one. What's going to happen now? Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. She already inserted the filament to the radio computer's core. Ready to close the door. What are you hoping to find? I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch, she says, and presses the print on the machine's display. What an intricate display of failure. The paper starts filling out the ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. Okay. Why shouldn't machines behave like that? Because it's completely black? Something's very wrong with that filament memory. Suna doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something for her morning star, eyes scouring the millimeters. Why were we so concerned about machines? If she can read it, I thought like literally it was a black page. Why are we so concerned about a printer? Here, I found it. I can't see anything. Hold on. She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything? Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost... The lieutenant leans closer to whisper. I've never witnessed a programmer work before. Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. There's joy in her voice as he bumps her fist into the air. You did it? You found the coordinates? Oh my god, congratulations. Or, so where is it? Where is your 2mm hole? Oh my god, congratulations. Thank you. Where is it? Where's your 2mm hole? There. She points at the other end of the church, where a group of water bowls form a ritualistic arch in the swallow. Yes, of course. We knew that, but where? Think you can help me again? Sure. I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations. What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectual. Solving the puzzle of water bowls. Right, I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzles. Figure it out? No, I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. Third, 2 left, fourth, 5 right. Oh god, this is confusing. What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectual stimulating in this task. A child could do it. Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming. What, you don't trust my intellectual capabilities to solve this problem, man? No. No, just sure, no problem. We want to solve this. We don't want to muck it up. Third bowl, 2 centimeters to the left. Fourth bowl, 5 centimeters to the right. What did we get? Oh, we're a communist. Congrats, we're a communist. Mazovian socioeconomics. -1 authority. That's not what we wanted at all. We wanted +1 authority. 0% of communism has been rebuilt. Evil, child-murdering billionaire still ruled the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him to a very, very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world. Left-wing dialogue gives you +4 experience points, -1 visual calculus for reaction everywhere, and -1 authority for downtrodden inva communist. Yeah, so we'll be canceling that. That was a waste. Okay, third bowl 2 to the left. Which is the third bowl? Is this the third bowl? Counting from where? It's awfully silent, as if someone turned off the entire world outside these walls. Water inside the bowl stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good. Oh, so we didn't have to remember. I did remember, because I was like, okay, 3 minus 1 is 2, and -1 means to the left. 4 plus 1 is 5, and plus means to the right. So I had a system. Third bowl from the left, 2 centimeters away. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills. Shut up, logic. You're trying to ruin me here, okay? Move the fourth bowl to the left, 5 centimeters to the right. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all. You've told me to walk several times, game. So we will, in fact, walk. And by several times, I mean you told me to walk twice. 2 whole times.
What is it?
Yes, what is it? You know what it is. You told me to go do the thing and I came back. I've moved the bowls. It was mind-numbingly easy. What's next? Great. Everything should be aligned now. She stops, biting into her chapped lip. What's wrong? Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is unmute the headphones. We've got the location right where we should be. Then we'll be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Why would a sound of nothingness make a sound? Why'd you have your headphones on mute in the first place? Isn't it just going to be silence and nothing else? Yeah. Silence? I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin. What if silence is only what surrounds us, but the swallow itself is... What? You're overthinking this? You're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here. Yeah, we should be cautious. Sure. Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired. Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing? Why assume that something has no presence? Something that has no presence, existence, or qualifies has to be terrifying. It's scary, but we have to face it. Hey, I don't think I want to do this anymore. Seems too dangerous. No, it's scary, but we have to face this. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard. Lieutenant takes a step back. And then nothing. Nothing happens as Suna Lukanen Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal across the floor and the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. Let's just say nothing. No need to ruin the silence. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone. Well? Damn it! She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything? No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on. What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow? No. No, my hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something. If I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try the headphones, see if you can hear anything, but don't get your hopes up. Hey, 72% chance for hearing perception. Okay, so can we increase our perception anyway? Perception. We'll try it again in a second. I just want to change my clothes. Everything that increases perception. Look, excuse me, I just need to change my clothes so I can hear better. Hey, put on the boots. The boots might help us hear better. I doubt they will, but it's +1 perception. It's too bad there wasn't like a thing we could click, like auto-equip everything that gives us plus perception. But I guess there might be some kind of conflicts, like what if 2 items, like 2 shirts give you perception, which one would you want to put on?
Yes.
Okay.
What is it?
I'm ready to hear. 83% chance ready to hear this thing. Woo! Even with a low roll, we still happened. We needed a 14, we got a 15. Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. What does it mean? It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it? Suna, what if we just need a better sound system? A better sound system? Alright, but where do we get one? Suddenly a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco crumble onto the floor. They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place. No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace. Yes, but they can help with the speakers. You mean the speed freaks? She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of her sanctuary. Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me? They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you. I guess I could live through a week or 2 of peaceful coexistence. Great. I'll go talk to them. Sure. Let me know how that goes. Alright. We're doing it. It's 1:30. See a container you can't open? Equip a pry bar, or equip the Kavalsun multi-tool, and bust into it like a pro. Speed freaks! Speed freaks! Oons, 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 oons. Come on! We need your equipment, speed freaks.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
No, who do I talk to?
The club. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore doesn't make internally coherent. All core. All right. Yeah. Hardcore. Ah. Is it though? One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
Okay, that's nice.
Huh. I see you're here again, offside.
Well, who do I need to talk to about getting this stuff?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church. Okay, there we go. That's up. I'm here about talk about the church. It wasn't bolded, so I didn't click on it. Good news, I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition: she needs your speakers for a project. Speed Freak smiles, happier than he's ever been. We are grateful, Cop Man. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music. You're gonna have to share space for a couple weeks until she gets her research finished. That's fine, we can manage. And you're still sure about keeping out our little side business, right? Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? No, I haven't. There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and anodic dance music. Got it? Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside, a couple of hours maybe. Come back later. Let's get moving. Well, I don't have a couple hours because it's literally 1:30 and I don't think the time can go past 2 o'clock. Well, they're gone. Okay, what to do with my next 14 minutes of time? What else can we cram into this day? Or should we just go straight to bed? Let's just go on to bed. In case something happens at 2 o'clock. Which really mucks us up. Like, what if you just fall asleep? Like, right where you're standing? What is that? What's that? Hey, what are you? A planter box? We got a primer for small kids? Okay. A book, but we don't really have time to read a book. Okay, so, Kim? It's been nice knowing you, but I need to go to bed. So, see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if tomorrow happens. This door's closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Okay, that's the wrong room. My mistake. Now, Kim. Now, I have to say goodbye to you, Kim. See you tomorrow, Kim. It's late. It's getting late and it's raining. Time to call it a day. Good night, Kim. Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning. Save my money. Can we end this stupid grimace yet? No, we cannot. We'd have to get our electrochemistry way up. Okay. Which we're not gonna do. Let's go to bed. Actually, what could we do? What could we do? I know we have one thing that increases electrochemistry, but we probably don't have a lot of stuff. Let's put on the fingerless gloves. Let's put on the laborer jeans. Let's put on the party robe. Wow, look at us. We're ugly as sin. I'm not gonna lie. We are not gonna step outside and dress like this. I tell you that. The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hands into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pockets, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly. Okay, take the item out. Apricot chewing gum wrapper. Hey, it's chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seagay, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in Sur La Clef into the apricot-flavored chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers. Okay, well, enough about that. We'll check that out tomorrow when we have time. 17% chance. That's white check. Let's do it. What? What? Impossible success. We needed an 18, we got a 19. Thank you, weird Chinese dress thing. It's like something snaps in you, a nerve ending, a thought, a sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the leer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Oh, now it's just a sad face. No, I liked if I knew we were just going to be a sad face, I would have kept the Lear. And just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you now. Well, look at our sad face. Like, I wish we had kept the mutton chops and the Lear. This shack has been terrible. Go to sleep. Maybe we should change our clothes before we go to sleep. Because if we wake up and we get dragged off in this outfit... Across the room, the heating system hums to a soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning in eternity, spinning on empty. Spinning, spinning, tell me, am I dreaming? Yeah, are we dreaming?
No. You're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising, above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars. Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time. The smoke in her mouth, the potted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
And what is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
Okay.
You can never forget this shit.
The colors, the voices, the rain, the snow, I don't want to, it's beautiful. The endless visions, erase them. No. Like, we are what we are, and I don't want to forget.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images. You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent, picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
So if we had not gotten the bubblegum wrapper out of our pocket, would they have mentioned bubblegum wrappers? We have definitely picked up postcards, and we've picked up trash, litter, to recycle, but the bubblegum wrapper is new.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world, or what if I wanted to be the agent of nothing? No, we're not a nihilistic detective. I think we're turning a corner and we're embracing life. I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
I don't know what.
Solving your little crossword puzzle. Doing your task. crossing names off your lists, trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Hey, so you're talking about our ex-wife, huh? She was the one that was smoking the day we met her at the discotheque or whatever. So doing all this stuff won't bring her back? Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
I'm gonna guess that was a song? Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time. Yeah, did we get a... Do we have a debuff because we went to bed so late? Alright, get up, Harry. Get up, Harry. Get up and let's do this thing. But before we do this thing, let's freaking change our clothes, my dude. What do we want? We want to be as... We want authority, right? So we want to take off these glasses. Do we have anything that gives us authority? Let's look for that first. I thought we did have something that increased authority. Did we not? Let's look again. I'm sorry. Well, where we don't find authority, let's increase pain threshold. Actually, no, we should increase pain threshold when we can and visual calculus when we can. We probably are removing things that give us visual calculus. Alright, one more look. Anything that gives us plus visual calculus? Yeah, I knew we were kind of working against ourselves there. Alright. Good enough of that. We look funky. Visual calculus plus 2. We could probably take the flashlight away. Hey, Kim. You didn't come to arrest me today, huh? Good morning, Kim.
Yes?
I mean, there's no... You seem to be following me. Of course he's following us. He's our partner. We're not going to insinuate anything else. So, things we needed to check. We needed to drop this, because we want authority and visual calculus. Forget this. Use a skill point to lose it forever. Goodbye. Now we're out of skill points entirely. And now we wanted to interact with a chewing gum wrapper. The gleaming chewing gum wrapper found in the pocket of laborer jeans that gives off ever so faint scent of apricots. Your mouth starts watering. There it is again, the scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer, the surface of another planet, or some ancient temple. Take a deep, deep breath. Bitter, citrus, sweet. It all seems to grow stronger, like a glow with every breath you take. Whatever petrochemical byproducts they use to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper, or is it just your memory filling in the gaps? We gained a thought for apricot chewing gum scented one. Okay, until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts in behind your closed eyes, made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. An ancient temple? Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago, millennia ago, on an island of time you can never return to. At the end of summer, the sun sets in the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there. Where did it go? Why are you talking to a gum wrapper? Okay. Hey kids, how you doing? You must be Lillian's twins. Is little Lily your sister? I mean, we don't need to talk about that. It's not important. Could be important, but it's not important. Something else we needed to check on. What was it? Oh yeah, we needed to read this. A primer for small kids. A textbook for the first grade in primary school. On the cover, a humanoid bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters. He's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously tangling from the cart. Here we are, right here. Here's the S. While the E fell off a long time ago, children should pay more attention. You hold in your hands the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved. Exactly what I need. Let's just flip through the pages. Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet, with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows. Let's do this. A for azimuth, B for Boreas, C for cosine, D for diamant, E for ellipse, F for phlogiston, G is for gamut. H is for homeboy, I icon, J Ura, K collapse, L is laudanum, M is myriad, N is nadir, O is oriole, P for perihelion. Okay, yeah. Q for quasar, R for rhododendron, S for sinus, T for tricolor, U ultra, V vector, W warhite, X xylophone. X is always xylophone. Y for stalva, and Z for zenith. That's it. That's it. You know the alphabet now. In what is called the IL, the international language developed by scientists from Grad in the 20s. Sinus means sign, for example. Kim, I know the alphabet now. Good. I also know the alphabet. Hey, kids. You want this book? Bye. Hey, Lily. Do you need a book? Is this your book? I know the alphabet now. Feel safe and warm in here, not like outside. Lily? Lily? Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid leaning against the wall. Where? Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again? Oh god, the fishing rod that wasn't a fishing rod, and then the something that's not a something? Try to sneak up on the phasmid, leap towards the phasmid and clasp it in your hands. You're not going to be fooled again. You're going to stand here and calmly observe this non-phasmid until you see what it really is. Let's just observe it. Fine, it's not a phasmid. It's not even organic. Just a fire iron resting by the fireplace. But where your sense of wonder, man? Forget about the phasmid. I mean, I thought we were just going to observe it, not give up on it, but whatever. What if it was the phasmid all along? What if I missed our chance to catch the phasmid? What if we're gone crazy? What if we've always been crazy? Alright, where are we going? No, we're going to go back here and check this trap. Well, my fear that the fourth day would be the... What is this? What are you? The beams are splintered, the bridge didn't collapse on its own, artillery broke it. Yeah. Well, why didn't we talk about that yesterday when I was here already? We need to check out this building maybe. And we also needed to just solve the case. instead of doing all the side missions. All the traps are stocked now. Still no sight of the Phasmid. Return to Morel. Let him know. Okay. Well, sorry, Morel. The Phasmid may have been that fire poker, and we just didn't sneak up on it. All right. It's all our fault. Hey, Suna. Have you done the thing yet? Have you figured out the thing? Dun, oons, 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 oons. A prayer book has been left open. Excerpts from the Pericanassian Litany of Love. Hey, whatever your face is.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000!
You're not gonna fit 10,000 people in here. You're not gonna fit 1,000 people in here, dude.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the
Now the only
sound.
thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
What do you propose as the name, Andre? Estelle, what do you suggest as the name? Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas. Noid, give me your 2 cents. Suna, what do you have an opinion? Kim, how would you name it? What do you think, Andre? The name? Everything I managed to come up with just sounds wrong. Andre's overthinking it. Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs. Okay, Estelle, what do you think? How about something simple like The Club? Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic, we want real. Real and true and beautiful, like a morning after the rain. Can I suggest Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? It's a great name. Great name for everything. People, clubs. Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas. Yakokata! Yakokata, the place to be! Yakokata, the zone of ecological catastrophe? That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else? Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene. Noid, give me your opinion. The Amnesia. Like that, I can't remember the name of this club, Amnesia? Amnesia! It's not Amnesia, guys. Suna, do you have an opinion? I don't. Good. We have too many opinions anyway. Kim, what do you think? I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either. Yeah, he doesn't like us just besmirching the church, I guess. An underground place with no name sounds like something the Crabman would say. We're not going to with anything the Crabman would say. Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Asil. Ideas from another level of consciousness. I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please. I think I've come up with a name. You have? Well, what's the name? Disco Elysium, The Truce with the Furies? Or No Truce with the Furies? Or Revachol West? So No Truce with the Furies was supposed to be the original name of the game, I believe, before they made it Disco Elysium. Revachol West is just dumb. No Truce with the Furies is just long. So it's got to be Disco Elysium, my dude. Like the DeLorean word for the world, you mean Elysium? But Disco Elysium? Isn't that wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten. The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave, like we want it to be. And short. And memorable. Yeah, plus 70 experience. Settled in. New skill point, yay! Everyone, welcome to Disco Elysium. A light beam washes over the dance floor, bathing it in violet blue. Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. What are you doing, Andre? I'm dancing! He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kinda lame. That softcore gyrating supposed to be dancing? We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing. Yes, my man! He jumps up and down with glee, his moves punctuated by this stroboscopic flash of the club lights. Talk. What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Oh god. Composure. Very low composure. Is it a red? No, it's a white check. Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. There's noticeable lack of something. Let's do it. No, let's not do it. Okay, Suna. What do you know, Suna?
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in. All I hear is an anodic dance music. What? What did you say? You can barely hear her over the thumping bass of anodic dance music. I said, how's the project going? I can't hear you. The music is too loud. The project, how it's going? Try to give up. Give up trying to communicate in a nightclub. No, let's do it again. Oh, the project. It's not going well. Why? There's that guy. She points at Egghead, who's raving behind the turntable in a bright lit stage. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the aux input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. Why don't you just ask him? He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yakodaka, a place to be apparently. I'll speak to him, see what I can do. Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. Alright, so this is the whole figure out the path. It was something about we have to get through all his hardcores.
We're close.
Yes, we are close.
True, hard, full, core. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All core. All right. Yeah. Hardcore. Ah.
So hardcore.
Is it though?
It is?
What is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
You're a bit worried it isn't hardcore to the mega? He frowns and starts bobbing his head back and forth once more. The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There was a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain right next to the canal. Okay. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so. How do you like it in the church? Yeah, back to the case. No disgrace. Bring it down to the party place. The first page of the second chapter. Okay, could it be? Maybe for him. You only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate. More like. Okay, why are there lungs on your belt buckle? Lungs are for love. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. The Dolores Day. L'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline. Love! In this woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. The strange damaged feeling grows on and on because I've ever loved someone like you before. Oh, okay. A dopamine surge accompanies the words. It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipating in your neck. Feels good, like a spark of life in that moribund sponge you call your body. Can you reroute the signal, please? To the mega, yeah! I can route it through the auxiliary. What kind of cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5? 3.5, no doubt about that. Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah, the auxiliary line is 4.5. Those two don't mix. Oh no, we're gonna be in this church forever. Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people. With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line. You hear a satisfying click. Shouldn't I say this is a 3.5? Ooh, thank you. Thank God, adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality. Great, someone got through to him. Okay, let's set it all up. Can we turn the music off, please? Egg the music. Alright, everybody, don't panic. I'm turning off the Arno for just a second for a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for a moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music. Okay, got it. Then can we check out this? Can we do the visual calculus? 83% chance? Reconstruct the cracked glass before we do that? A jigsaw of broken shards fall into place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a leitmotif, below them both, who shattered the mosaic. Unknown. a motor carriage, a gunshot, someone falling into it, or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break. And who was the older woman? The escutcheon on her throne says Irene the Navigator. I don't know how we did this with our visual calculus, that we can basically turn back time. That's some impressive calculus. She's depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichschappel, alright, in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen, her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, Theriers stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail. And what does the motto say? Below, both women, in luminous black letter, Après la vie morte, après la mort, la vie de nouveau. Something about the way is death. Something about death is the way to the new. Open the way, death. Open the death. I don't know what après is. So something about the way, death in the new, right? Après le monde la grise. Something about gray. Après le gris, le monde de nouveau, the world of new. The world of the gray and the world of the new. Afterlife. Okay, après is after. Afterlife, death. And okay, so not via, but va. Okay, so not way, but life. Afterlife, death. After death, life again. Okay, so that was her her password for the computer. Afterlife, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. Gray, pale. Kind of got it right. After the pale, the world again. The world new. Okay. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Enceladine, on human thinking, a tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death. Lieutenant, this used to say, after death, life, and blah blah blah, after death, life again, after the world, the pale, after the pale, the world again. The exaltation is common in DeLorean sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated into the RCM slogan, no more, however. Why? It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We're already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It's a macho thing. What's the motto now? Justice, union, prudence, and force. Cool. Not very feminine. I like the other one better. I like this. Puts the fear of God back in the... Yeah, let's not say that word. I mean, cool, I guess. Just cool. Ice cool. Okay. We're done. Wish I could, like, walk through, because I'm like, what's on the other side? Well, I am going to talk to Suna in the next episode, since this has been running long. But I think we've made some progress, and day 4 is not the end of the game yet. But do hope you had fun. So thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again next time.